Hey everyone, it's Wednesday and we are live at 5. We are live at 5. How's everyone today? How's the week been? It's been a slow week, fast week in the cleaning business, right? Kind of slow because people are on vacation. That's gonna happen, right? That's just part of the business. I usually wait a few minutes for everyone to be on. I think we have 25 people that signed up, a few that weren't sure because they were still kind of in the field. So we'll wait a few minutes. If you're jumping on and this is your first time, actually, if it's your first time or if it's your 20th time, say hi. Tell me where you're tuning in from. I'm broadcasting in the summer from Seabrook, New Hampshire, Seabrook Beach, New Hampshire. Hey, Candace, I knew you were going to be on here. I knew you were going to be on here. I am at the beach. I'm at the beach all summer. So, some people are tuning in from different places. Sydney, North Carolina. Hey, Sydney. How are you? I thought we had a session this week, and I didn't realize we met last week. It's so funny. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, whatever. Excited for your progress. Hi, Olivia. What's going on? Olivia is from the Pensacola area. Tell me where you're from, Candace. Indiana. Indiana. I'm originally from Haverhill, Massachusetts, 30 minutes north of Boston. Hey, Martha. Martha, you're new. Hi, San Diego. Hi, San Diego. Remember that movie? I was talking about that movie the other day. What was that movie with Will Ferrell? Stay classy, San Diego. Hi, Gabriella. Kansas City, Missouri, right? Kansas City, Missouri. Yep. How's the weather down there? Any tornadoes, or are you out of tornado? I don't know if you get tornadoes. I know Kansas gets tornadoes. Sydney, keeping busy. Got a new client yesterday. Awesome. And another company wants to talk partnership of services. I'm interested about that. I want to see what that's about. Lots of rain, not tornado. Never seen one. So it must not be Missouri. I'm thinking of Kansas itself. I know we have someone else, Natalia, that jumps on. She's from Kansas. So yeah, we had a lot of rain in June, but then it seemed to clear up the last few weeks. So we're lucky. So a lot of you are on tonight because you want to learn how to overcome your fear of selling. Your fear of selling is going to stop you from making money, okay? Period. It's as simple as it is. It's going to stop you from making money. But let me just do a little bit of an introduction. So we get a ton of new members to the group from me doing the Zen Maid training last week. So who here actually watched my Zen Maid training? Show of hands, let me know. Just say me, I watched it or whatever. I'm just curious to see how many of you were able to tune in. I was really excited to bring that training to you guys. It's how I built my whole business. So I want to know who watched it. So my name is Cheryl Hager. I'm a cleaning business coach, but I'm also an active maid service owner. My company is called Maid Bright, Brite. We're in the Boston area, up here in the north. What do I do? I help cleaning business owners scale their businesses, drop ugly habits, pick up healthy ones, right? And get people off their butts, get them moving into the world of result producing activities, things that are actually going to make your business grow. So my story, I took my own cleaning business from zero. I'm the founder. I was a solo cleaner. To over 650K and growing. We have 3 divisions. We have residential, commercial, and a power washing division. And next year we are launching a window washing division, number 4. So I teach my clients what I'm doing with my business. You can search through the Sisters community, check out some testimonials. There's a couple of video testimonials. I'll actually repost them to see the results that my clients are having. So a lot of my clients had fears around selling when we started working. How do I know they had fears around selling? Because their prices were in the toilet and they were charging rock bottom prices, right? And they were getting abused. We all know what that feels like, okay? This is one of the first things I work on when my clients get into my program, whether it's the group program, whether it's the private sessions that I offer, because this whole thing around growing your cleaning business is revolved around selling. Every single thing you do in your company is revolved around selling. So I'm going to break it down. Let's talk about the things we are selling. So we're selling cleaning services to our clients. This is the obvious one, okay? But it's much, much more than that. So let's take a look. So we are selling the promise to our clients that our services are going to be very satisfactory and they will be happy with us, okay? We're also selling trust to our clients, that they can trust us and our staff in their homes. We are also selling the fact that it will be easy to schedule with us and we aren't going to cancel last minute on them. I know you've all had issues with this. I did too in the beginning. So, and in exchange, they give us a premium for that. And the more you can deliver to your client, the more you can charge. And that's really important, right? Because they have many choices when it comes to cleaning services. So you have to learn how to stand out. You have to learn how to soar above your competition to close this client, okay? So I don't want to close every single estimate. So why is that, right? So we need to work on closing this mentality of wanting to close everyone, because I know you want to help everyone, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I, like all of you, I got into this business to help people, but we also got into this business to make money, and there shouldn't be any guilt wrapped around this, right? So, sometimes you go into a house, it's absolutely gross, and you're like, God damn it, I don't want to do this house, right? I went to one the other day. It was a girl I went to high school with, and she had a tenant. It was a rental, and I swear to you, these people did not clean this house in 7 years, right? This house was so disgusting. There was so much dust on the ceiling fans. It was like fur, mold inside of the refrigerator, right? Because all of you, you and I are cleaning freaks, right? Because we own cleaning businesses, so we can't even fathom how anyone could live like this. The tenants had just moved out. They were living like this for 7 years, right? So anyway, I knew that was a lot of manpower to clean this place. It was a 3-bedroom. It was a 1-bath apartment. I estimated it was going to take about 16 man hours to clean, okay? So I sat with it, and I'm like, okay, my girls were not going to be happy cleaning this. They're going to hate me, right? So that means I'm probably going to have to bonus them so they don't kill me, okay? So I knew I had to come in high on this quote because I really didn't want to do it. Did I feel bad? I didn't feel bad at all, right? So what you guys need to remember, right? This is a business. This is not charity 101, okay? This poor lady doesn't want to clean it herself, but this house is in such disarray. It was going to be a high price, and I wasn't sure if she was going to go for it or not, but I was like, too bad, because I'm not attached to that anymore. I'm not attached to getting every single client I go see like I was when I was a solo cleaner. I took anything. I let them abuse me. I just took, you name it, I did it, right? I don't do that anymore. So back in the day, I would not have charged what I was worth just to get the job. So I do understand that some of you are trying to fill your staff's schedule, right? So when you come to a place that looks like this, you can always take pics of it. You can show your staff, and you can ask them who would be up for this challenge. Because some people like to do the deep cleans, right? And then sometimes they'll say yes. If there's a bonus attached to it, they might say yes. But you need to know how to estimate the time it will take you so you don't get burned on labor. This is massive. This is one of the things I work with my clients on. So some of you are solo cleaning, so that concept isn't in the forefront of your mind yet. Labor isn't in the forefront of your mind yet because you're the labor. So if you make a little bit less, it's not a big deal. When you have staff and you're getting burned on labor and they're going over time and you don't make anything and it bites you in the butt, you're going to feel what I mean, okay? So not until you start to scale, will you feel this. So there's a lot wrapped up here in the sale. In the better sales package you can build on your walkthroughs, the more confident you can feel about charging higher prices for your services. So that's the first thing. So the first thing is we're selling to our clients. Now let's talk about something that no one talks about, the staff. You are actually selling this position. When you go to hire, that's a sales pitch. You're selling this position to your applicants who apply for the jobs. We're selling security for that job position. We're selling the fact that we will deliver a solid paycheck week after week for them to clean our accounts, okay? We're selling a drama-free work environment that they can come to you, they can come to your company every day, have a pleasant work experience, okay? We also can be selling longevity in our company. So, because most people don't want jobs, they want to know that they can grow with a company and stay there for longer than 3 months. And a lot of cleaning business owners don't get this, that you need to root your people's heels in. If they have talent, you need to root your people's heels in from the beginning, right? That they are able to grow with your company. That's how you keep people. But this is all a sale. So most, actually, no, I'll say most, but all of my team leaders have been with me over 2 years. I have one going on 4 years, one on 3 years, because I know how to hire, I know how to value them, I know how to set them up for success and put them through a training system that they can thrive with, feel appreciated, and have success with. So I know how to treat them, and I know how to create a company culture, and I am nice, and I respect them because I know how freaking hard it is to clean every day for a living, day in, day out. They're not making a 6-figure salary doing this, and they're cleaning my account so I don't have to. So I treat them like queens, right? I'm like not worthy. Like, I treat them like queens, okay? I let them know every day how much I appreciate them, how much I value them, because people want to be valued. In positions like this, they want to be valued. They want to feel like they're getting respected for their jobs. So, but not all of your employees are going to be angels, right? They're not going to value how you treat them, and like, that's just part of the business. Some people are just idiots, right? They're just jerks. It's life. It's the way it is. You're going to encounter jerks everywhere you go, right? So you can't let these people let you down, because you have to search for the good people. So you're going to hire. People are going to quit. They're going to leave. They're going to do some messed up shit. They're going to lie to you. It's part of being a business owner, right? But for the most part, people have good intentions, and it's your job as in the hiring to find those people. So selling clients and selling staff are the two things that you need to sell in this business, okay? So the first thing, is everyone kind of getting where I'm going with this? Let me check in. Most of my homes are so clean we barely find out. That's because you're doing a good job. 5 divisions. We're gonna get you there when you join the program, which hopefully is in a couple weeks. So okay, the first thing you need to do is understand what exactly the fear is. Okay, it's a fear. So you need to understand the fear. So you have to take time to reflect on what's exactly causing the fear of selling, because you're selling to your clients and you're also selling to potential applicants. Okay, so what is it? Is it the fear of rejection? So you have to understand that rejection is a normal part of the sales process, right? You're just going to get rejected. Your services aren't for everyone. If someone is looking for a cheap service, let them call the people who charge by the hour and are treated like slaves and do all kinds of crazy things like clean out animal cages and litter boxes and garages. That shouldn't be you, right? That is now, like, you as a CEO, you should not be doing that type of stuff, right? So you want to address this rejection in a positive way. So instead of viewing it as a personal failure, because sometimes we take it personal, see it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Analyze what went wrong, make adjustments, and move on. Remember, the more no's you get, you're one step closer to getting a yes. And if you're closing all of your estimates, your prices are too low. So that's sort of the rule of thumb, right? How many here, show of hands, raise your hand, are closing all of your estimates? Tell me who's getting every single estimate or walkthrough. Some people call it a walkthrough. How many, are you closing all of them? Are you closing 90%, 80%? Tell me your numbers so I know. And just write them in the chat, and I'm going to keep going. So is it fear of failure? Okay, so the number one is fear of rejection. Or number two is it fear of failure? If you go to an estimate, and it does not mean you're a failure if you don't get it, right? There are several factors that go into this, like how are your services packaged? What do you bring to a walkthrough, right? Do you bring anything, a package to give to them, to leave with them? I teach all my clients how to package their services and have a certain level of branding that dramatically increases their chances of closing accounts. And this also allows them to charge premium prices to get those high paying clients, because if a client sees that you bring a ton of value in your package, they're willing to pay for that. It's when you go, you don't have your hair done, you don't have branded, you don't have your professional, your shirts, when you don't show up, good on social media and online, they're going to think that you're not worth paying that premium. So it's all in your delivery. And I guarantee you, I could look at any one of your businesses and I could tell you if you're bringing the utmost top level of value packaging to them to see if you're getting the money. So is it that, right? So fear of rejection is one of them. Fear of failure. Just kind of ask yourself, like, is it, do you not like getting rejected? I mean, no one likes getting rejected, but does that really bother you? Do you fear failing? Because we fail all the time. Every day we just get better at it. The next one is do you feel like you're being pushy? Sometimes people don't want to offend people. So if this is done correctly, your estimates should be conversational sales. It shouldn't feel like you're giving the pitch, right? So easy here, easy peasy. When I do my estimates, no one feels like they're ever being sold. This is a conversation between someone who is wanting their house cleaned and someone who is providing a great service, which is you, that is helping them, and you're giving them their time, freedom. So it's all how you look at this, right? I don't enter a house nervous. I'm meeting a new person. I'm getting to know a new person, a new family. I'm getting a tour of a new home. I'm just talking. That's it. I'm not afraid at all. I'm walking through. I'm having a conversation. I'm getting to know this person. I'm seeing why I'm there. If they've had a cleaner, I ask 9 million questions when I'm in the house. So a lot of what's going on with you, if you're fearing, it's all in your head. No one else knows you're scared shitless out there, right? It is all in your head. Your fear of rejection, your fear of failure is all in your head. And once you realize this, you can take steps to overcome this. And we're going to go over that. So understanding the root of this problem will help you address it more effectively. So how do you overcome this? If you want to take notes, hopefully you are taking notes. How do you overcome this? You do the thing that you fear the most over and over and over again till it doesn't make you feel afraid anymore. Okay? Your fear of selling is directly attached to your feelings about money. So chances are, if you don't like selling, there's probably a reason why. So let's take a look at this. Let's do a deeper dive. So write this first one down. Do you have a healthy relationship with money? Look at your relationship with it, okay? Does money make you feel uncomfortable? Me, I love money. I love making it. I love what money can do for people. I love how it can change people's lives. I love capitalism, and I love how every American has an opportunity to become self-made in this land. I love the whole concept of entrepreneurship, and there's no ceiling on how much I can make, how much you can make. So I have a very healthy relationship with money. I don't have a poverty mentality. I know it takes money to make money, right? So I don't have any issues when I go to an estimate. But this kind of took some time because when I started, I had a poverty mentality. I did. So when I'm in an estimate and someone says to me, oh, I was only paying my last client X amount of dollars, I'm sure you've heard this. I usually, before I get to that, like when I'm giving them the price and I hear that, before I've asked them a zillion questions so I know why I'm there. So usually I've connected enough data beforehand in the beginning of the estimate so I know when I'm here. And it's usually because their cleaner sucked. Usually, if they've had a cleaner, if the cleaner sucked, they weren't doing a good job, they weren't reliable, they would cancel last minute, they couldn't speak English. I get that all the time. I'm sure you do too. Clients want to be able to talk to their staff that's in their house, right? They just want to, it is what it is. No matter what language it is, they want to be able to communicate. So, you'll hear stuff like that. So when this happens and they say, I was only paying my last client, now keep in mind, they've complained about the client, last cleaner, X amount of dollars, right? So now they've complained about the person. So now I get all that ammo in my head. So When this happens, I can bounce back and say, oh, well, you get what you pay for. I don't say it in a jerk way, but I say it in a nice way. I'm not disrespectful. But what you want to do is you want to bring back their complaints about their last cleaner in an effort to overcome that objection, all right? So that's one of the ways that you do it. So your feelings around money are directly related to you being able to sell. Does anyone here have any bad feelings when they think about money? Right? Write that down. If you have any bad feeling, when you think of the word money, what kind of feelings does it conjure up? Do you get excited? Do you get nervous? Does it make you afraid? I'm curious to see what people say here. Candace, the pressure to, okay, Candace, you're closing 80 to 90. Okay, all right. I'd like you to close 80. I know that sounds reverse, because then I know your prices are higher, but we'll take a look at that. You're closing 60. Okay. 80, 70. These are all good. 60, Gabriella, that means your prices are probably decent. But if you want to run them by me, DM me. I'm happy to help you. Not at all. Okay. Let me read this here. Gabriella, 70, Sydney, 80. 80's healthy. But we raised Sydney's prices. Sydney was not charging as much. 60, okay. 60 could be a little low. I'd love to see what your, Martha, I'd love to see what your, can't think of the word. I'd love to see what your presentation looks like and everything. See what your prices are and stuff. Sydney, I'm closing my residentials almost every time. Okay. Well, I just lost it. What was this? Almost every time, but I'm having a hard time with commercial. Commercial wants to pay less. That's why. We can talk about this on our next call. Fear of failure, fear of rejection. We're gonna get over this. Candace, we're gonna help you with that. Because you're doing amazing. What you've done is amazing in the last couple of years. Pressure to deliver what I've sold and the responsibilities of bothers you the most. You're a people pleaser. You don't want to disappoint anyone. Yep. I mean, I'm like that too, but I mean, I got over it. You're gonna get complaints here and there. It's just the nature of the business. Martha, no. I get a lot of negative feelings towards money. Yep. There's something going on there that we will get to. We will get to, Candace, when we start working together. I'm excited to make money, but scared because we're finally making good money. I don't want to. Yep. Okay, so this is fear. So you're fearing, Sydney. You're fearing. You still have fears around money. Well, you're not going to lose it. You're just going to make more money. What's the matter with you? You've tripled your income since being in the program. You're good. You're good. All right. So instead of focusing on the negative, so I saw some negative comments in there. Sydney, Candace, you got some negative stuff in there, right? So here's what you ladies are going to do. You're going to focus on the value that you provide only. I don't want to have any negative stuff go in. Every time before you step into someone's house, when you wake up in the morning, I want you to, silly as it sounds, I want you to wake up in the morning and I want you to say to yourself, wow, we really provide a lot of value for our services, don't we? And you're going to repeat that in your head over and over and over, because what you need to do is you need to shift your mindset from selling to helping. So get rid of that word selling, okay? If you go in with the mentality you are helping these people, you're less likely to feel icky about making a sale. Okay, does that make sense? So you need to concentrate on the value. I use that word all the time. The value your product or service brings to your potential customers' lives. We all know when we clean someone's home, it makes them feel refreshed. It takes a huge mental load off of them because they don't have to do it anymore. And it's usually the woman that's doing the cleaning, right? So think of it like that. You're helping her. Usually, like, if you focus on your company and what they do as part of the clean and the value that you bring to this person's life, you're going to feel so much better about this, right? You're giving them time freedom. You're relieving stress. You're saving her marriage, right? We all know that's happening. So you have to have fun with this concept, and talk about it with your prospect. I always ask who's doing the cleaning. And if she says, oh my God, I'm doing all the cleaning, and I'll make a joke and I'll come out and I'll be like, well, we're going to save your marriage today. And it's a big joke. And I talk like that, and I'm just a normal human being when I'm out there, right? So when you genuinely believe the benefits you offer, selling becomes more natural, it becomes conversational, you're building relationships, and it's so much less intimidating, and your feelings with money will slowly dissipate. They will slowly go away. So instilling the belief in yourself that you know, by providing these services and by knowing that you're helping a lot of people is totally going to make you feel more confident about delivering premium pricing to your client. So another thing I want you ladies to do is I want you to celebrate your small wins, because when you acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they are, right? Each successful sale is going to boost your confidence, and it's going to motivate you to keep going. You need to motivate yourself to keep going, because this business has its sets of challenges, just like any business out there. I do this all the time. If I close like 3 or 5 estimates a week or whatever it is, I pat myself on the back. I'm like, yep. I say good job in my head, maybe even out loud if I'm feeling good about it. I let myself feel accomplished, and this healthy mentality sets me up for success for the next week. It's super important to celebrate your small wins. So write that down. Celebrate your small wins and congratulate yourself for doing stuff, okay? The next one is also very important. Visualizing your success, okay? So imagine yourself making successful sales and reaping the reward. So just visualize this every day when you get up or right before you go to bed. Visualize yourself making more sales, doubling your income, tripling your income, right? Visualizing the positive outcomes can help you build confidence and reduce your own anxiety around money. This is something else I do with my clients. I've done it with myself. I visualize myself succeeding all the time, closing more accounts, okay? I take time every single week to visualize what it feels like to have more success, to have an abundant amount of clients. So abundance and gratitude and all that stuff is what I do all the time. Why? Because that works, right? It works. When you put out positive energy out to the universe, you're going to get positive energy back. It's when you put negative energy out there, like, oh my God, I'm not going to have enough money, I'm not going to have enough client, they're not going to like me. Guess what? You're going to attract all that stuff. So the shift in your business starts in your mindset. 99% of this can be controlled by your thoughts. So your thoughts become things. You can bring your thoughts to life if you think about them enough. So don't bring the negative ones to life. Push those down. Bring the positive ones to life, okay? So companies, small companies, large companies, they're all visualized. The concept is visualized before the brick and mortar comes up, before employees are hired. Everything is visualized. So why can't you visualize your success with closing more accounts? Well, you can, right? You totally can. You can do this with everything. So sit in your house, imagine closing 80% of your estimates at the price you want to, that premium price, that high price that is going to bring you in a massive amount of profit, right? Then create a sales presentation and a package that delivers that premium price, right? You can all do this. If I can do this, you can all do this, okay? I'm going to check in and see what's going on. Hit my financial goals. I hit my financial goal last month. Thanks for the reminder. Yes. Yes, Candace. I usually feel that way and tell people that I love helping them. You're a people pleaser, Sydney. I know that. Selling to helping. Yep, it's true. Very, very true. Very, very true. We're about to hit our first financial goal. We want to get to making $10K each month in 6 months. We're almost there. You weren't there 6 months ago. Woo, yeah. Super psyched. Sydney has been a private client of mine for the last 6 months, and we decided to work together for another 6 months because she's having such amazing results. Totally amazing results. So if you're struggling with pricing, closing, selling, any of this, we should have a chat. This is one of the things I specialize in. One of the biggest things I work with my clients. They're getting massive results, like Sydney. She tripled her numbers. Sam, who's in my group program, quadrupled her numbers from 2K to 10K a month in less than 3 months. Brand new. She started a business in February. Brand new, okay? We have Aramis from Michigan. She maxed out on how many accounts she can have cleaning herself. She hired 2 new people in less than 3 months. She maxed out all her Airbnbs. So she's going to have to hire a third one to keep continuing to add accounts. So she is just doing phenomenal. She rebranded her whole business, her name, her colors, her logo. It's like so professional, so cool. Like she's just doing so good. So if you are needing help with raising your prices, getting high paying clients, DM me, raise your hand, say hi, say me, whatever. We can schedule a free strategy call to see if what I do as a coach can help you. I have a group program, and I also do private sessions. A group program is a little bit cheaper for people that are on a budget and stuff like that. But if you know anything about how much coaches charge, I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm very, very reasonable. Very reasonable. So DM me. I don't work with anyone. I only work with the people that are committed. Why? Why is that? Because the committed people get the best results. That's why. And my mission is to help as many cleaning business owners as I can get paid for what they're worth, because it's super important to me as a female-owned business owner, right? Girls, we all know this. Ladies, we all know this, okay? Super important to me. I help you scale your business. So reach out to me if it is your turn to scale your company. I hope this was helpful. Aramis kicking butt up in Michigan. Getting great reviews too about the systems. See, that's really awesome. So we've been implementing some systems in Aramis's business, so she's getting great reviews. Your reviews are going to build your business. Couple weeks, you're on. I can't wait to work with you. You're going to be like this major success story. Like I just can feel it. I felt it the first time like we got on the phone call, so I'm like so psyched. So ladies, have an awesome night. I hope this was helpful. Women, we have fears around money. We've always had fears around money because the men made the money first. Now we're making the money, so we're still kind of fighting all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like women shouldn't have money, blah 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 blah, right? Whatever. That's old, right? So that's where the fears come from. So we just all have to get over it. That's it. I want you all to have an awesome evening, and let me know if I can help you and support you in any way at all. If you're watching this on replay, still make a comment because I read all the comments, and I can still reach out to you as well. So have a great evening. All right, see you later, ladies. Bye bye.